Welcome to Tuesday. It's our third week, and by close of this program today, you will find out why there were quite a number of us who were a bit nervous in 2008. Yes, I thought it was a notion that many people did not believe in. But in the aftermath of the 2008 election, especially the first round, then I believe that many people had that notion. It is not true. In 2004, President Kufuor won first round with 52.4%. He won in 6 regions. In 2008, at the end of the first round, there was no first round winner. That is, Professor Mills and Nana Akufo-Addo could not get the 50% plus 1. So by the end of the first round, there was the need for a runoff. President Mills had won in 6 regions, and Nana Akufo-Addo had won in 4. But Professor Mills was trailing by over 102,000 votes. The question was, how can it be? And in the runoff, Nana Akufo-Addo had lost 2 regions. But I was scared. People were saying that Professor Mills won 6 regions, he's trailing. He's going for a runoff. President Kufuor won in 6 regions, he won first round. This question is very important. Our elections have been quite close, and it is important that you listen to what we are going to say very well. In the runoff, Nana Akufo-Addo lost, or let's say President Mills, then candidate Mills, won Western and Brownsville regions. So he won 8 regions. But if Ashanti region and Eastern region has stepped up to vote for Nana Akufo-Addo, Nana Akufo-Addo would have become the president of this country, winning only 2 regions, as this map in one of my books depreciates. You can see that the blue colored, deep blue, is the region that Nana Akufo-Addo won in the runoff. He lost Brownsville and Western. The light blue, the other color, these are the regions that President Mills won. Now I'm sure if you flash back, those of you who are not in napkins at that time, babies who are adults, if you flash back, you remember that there was clamor that Nana Akufo-Addo had won only 2 and he became president. That is why some of us were nervous, but people didn't understand that legitimately Nana would have won, because in Nigeria has federal states, and you have to win a certain percentage of the states in the Federal Republic of Nigeria to become president. And I remember I've told you that you must have a notebook at the back, countdown to 2016. Now you just listen to just an extract why Nana could have become president with winning only Eastern and Ashanti regions. Voting in December 11 runoff took place in 229 of the 230 constituencies. You remember that voting in Tain, yes, famous Tain, was suspended because of difficulties. When the Electoral Commission announced the results for the 229 constituencies, Professor Mills has erased the first round deficit and was leading Akufo-Addo by a little over 23,000 votes. The then chairman of the Electoral Commission, Dr. Afarajan, could not declare the results because technically the 53,000 voters, registered voters in 10, could have made a difference. If Eastern region and Ashanti had voted for Nana Akufo-Addo like they voted for Kufuor, Nana Akufo-Addo would have won the runoff with at least 37,000 votes and winning only 2 regions. But they didn't step up, and Professor Mills won the runoff with 40,000. Now you understand why you always have to cast your votes, because that can make a difference. For tomorrow, Wednesday, I'm sure you've heard me say that in one of the elections, feely. I saw elections being rigged. But tomorrow I'll tell you why certain things happen and why politicians, the tree will say, the girls will say, I'm a Twiwa. They don't take lessons. See you tomorrow.